Hello students, welcome to MJC Learning. Today we are going to learn chapter number 3A of economics, that is demand analysis part 3. In today's video we are going to cover topic determinants of demand. What do you understand by determinants of demand? Determinants of demand means factor which affects demand to increase or to decrease. Let us see which are the important factors that affects demand to either increase or to decrease. Let us see first determinant or first factor affecting demand. First is price. Price and demand have inverse relationship. When price rises, demand falls, and when price falls, demand rises. When you go to any shop to buy any commodity, first thing what we see is price of that commodity. If we feel price of that commodity is more, then we tend to buy something else. So, when price of one commodity increases, demand for that commodity decreases. And if we feel that that commodity has less price, then we buy more of that commodity. There is more demand for that particular commodity. So when price of particular commodity decreases, then demand for that commodity increases. So price is the most important factor which affects the demand. Second comes income. As income of the person increases, demand for the goods or product increases. So income and demand has direct relationship. Obviously, when a person has more amount with him or her, that person is ready to spend more. So when income increases, that person tends to buy more things. So demand increases. But when a person has less income, then that person tries to save more money and so demand decreases. Students, price is the important factor which is affecting demand. But besides price, there are other factors also which are affecting demand. So these factors are income, price of substitute goods, price of complementary goods, fashion, taste, taxes, etc. So this we will see one by one. We have already seen how income affects the demand. More the income, more will be the demand. Lesser the income, lesser will be the demand. Next comes price of substitute goods. Substitute goods are those goods which can be replaced for something else. For example, sugar and jaggery. Jaggery का मतलब होता है गुड़. हिंदी में jaggery को गुड़ कहते हैं. Both are used for that sweetness, to make food sweet. So if price of sugar increases, people tend to buy jaggery instead of sugar. This is called as substitute goods. So when price of one commodity increases, then demand for other good which is substitute of that commodity increases. Higher the price of the goods, lower will be the demand for the substitute goods. If more is the demand, more is the price for one commodity, then other commodity will be more in demand because it is used as the substitute of particular commodity. Next comes as price of complementary goods. Complementary goods means those goods which goes hand in hand. If we take example of car and fuel, that is car and petrol, can car run without petrol? No. This is called as complementary good. There is difference between substitute goods and complementary goods. Substitute goods are those goods which can be replaced with the other good, जो उसके बदले यूज कर सकते हैं. एंड कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री गुड्स आर दोज गुड्स विच गोज हैंड इन हैंड, मतलब जो दोनों की ही ज़रूरत पड़ती है, एक के बिना दूसरा नहीं चल सकता है. दिस इज कॉल्ड एज कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री गुड्स. Change in price of one commodity will also affect demand for other commodity. Now, as I said, car and petrol. Now, if price of petrol increases, then people tend to buy less of car, because then if they buy car, then they have to also regularly purchase petrol. So if price of one commodity increases or decreases, it will affect the commodity which is related with that earlier product or earlier commodity. So change in the price of commodity will also affect the demand for other commodity. Next determinant of demand is nature of product. Nature of product means which type of product it is. If product is necessity, then demand for that particular commodity will always be there. For example, if we talk about salt, salt is something which cannot be replaced. There is no substitute for the salt. So in case if a price of salt increases, then too demand for that particular commodity will always be there. It will not, demand for that commodity will not change. Or if we talk about particular medicines, medicines demand will always be there. Even if price increases for that commodity, still demand will be there. So this is called as nature of the product, which type of product it is. If it is luxury product, then there will be demand will be affected because it is luxury item. If we talk about something like cosmetics, or if we talk about car or something like that, which are luxury items, then in that case, if price of that particular commodity increases, then demand will decrease. But here we are talking about nature, means if it is necessity without which we cannot survive, then even if price goes up, still demand for that commodity will always be there. Next factor or determinant of demand is size of population. Larger the size of population, greater will be the demand, and vice versa. More people will demand more, less people will demand less. So size of the population goes like this, that if in a particular area or region more people are staying, then demand from that particular area will be more. And if in particular village or area less people are staying, then demand from that particular area will be less. Next factor affecting the demand is expectations about future prices. If a consumer expects the price to fall in the future, he will buy less in the present at the prevailing price. So suddenly if you come to know that your mobile prices are going to decrease after 6 months, and if you want to buy mobile right now you are getting at the price of 10,000, and if you come to know that this same model will cost less after 6 months, will you still buy your mobile right now? You will wait for that 6 months, because maybe after 6 months you are getting that same brand of mobile in less price. So expectations about future prices says that when you are expecting your commodity that in future for that particular commodity price will decrease, then demand for that commodity in present tense will decrease. डिमांड अभी कम हो जाएगा, क्यों? क्योंकि लोग सोचेंगे कि अभी ऑर्डर करने से अच्छा है, अभी कमोडिटी लेने से अच्छा है हम लोग थोड़े टाइम के बाद लेंगे, क्योंकि तभी हमें वो चीज़ सस्ते में मिलेगी. नेक्स्ट इज एडवर्टीजमेंट. Advertisement, students, you have already seen from childhood we see so many advertisement on TV. Some of the advertisement are so strong that it creates a good impact on your mind, and so you always feel that you want to buy that particular commodity only. When you go to shop, you see so many brands of products, but we buy only particular brand because that particular brand we always see on TV. There are so many things, like if we particular talk about toothpaste, toothbrush, shampoos, cold drinks, your fruity, your fresh fruit juice, so many commodities are there which you go in the market and you see, if you see so many other brands, still we stick to particular brand. This is because of advertisement. So if advertisement impact is more, if there is the good salesmanship का मतलब होता है बहुत अच्छे से वो चीज़ को बेचा गया है, it creates a good impact on your mind, and so you tend to buy only that particular commodity. So demand for that commodity will rise compared to demand for other commodity or other brand. For example, fruity. Fruity is always favorite. There are so many other cold drinks also, mango cold drinks also, which are related with that same cold drink. But still, majority of the people still prefer fruity compared to other cold drink because that advertisement creates a good impact on your mind. So advertisement, sales, promotion scheme, and effective salesmanship tend to change the preference of a consumer and affect the demand for many products. For example, cosmetics, toothpaste, etc. Just now I spoke to you. Cosmetics also, many of the ladies have particular brand and they go only for that particular brand. So that particular brand demand is always high. And why only that brand has high demand? Because maybe good advertisement are done on the TV which creates a good impact. Next factor which is affecting the demand, it is taste, habits and fashion. Some factors such as taste, habit of consumers affect demand in the market. Now, as we know, as I told you before only, that price is the most important factor which affects the demand. That is, price is something which is the first thing which we see if you want to buy a commodity. But some things are like that it depends upon your taste or your habits also. For example, you are strict. Many people have a preference that they buy only particular brand product because they have that particular taste only. If people likes to many people drink coffee regularly, so even if that particular brand coffee or coffee rate increases, still people want to demand for that commodity. Same way, fashion. If a particular commodity or particular product is high in fashion, then the demand for that product will be high. And if particular fashion goes outdated, then demand for that commodity will be less. So it depends upon your taste, your habit. If you are habitual to something, then that product will be always in demand. Next factor which affects the demand is level of taxation. High rates of taxes on goods or services would increase the price of the goods or services, and this would result in decrease in demand for goods or service and vice versa. You know that you pay taxes on your goods also, GST, goods and service tax. This type of taxes are called as indirect tax. So you are paying indirectly taxes to the government. Now if particular product costs 50 rupees and there is tax of let's say 20 rupees on that particular product, so that particular product becomes of 70 rupees. So if taxes are more, then obviously that product will become more costly, so demand for that commodity will be less. So it level of taxation means how much is the level of tax implied applied on the commodity. Accordingly, demand will increase or decrease. So if there is high tax on the commodity, then for demand for that product will be less. Other factors which also affects demand are climatic conditions, government policy, changes in technology and custom and tradition. Let us see how climatic conditions also affects demand to increase or decrease. People living in that particular area where climatic conditions are always there is most of the time it is rainy season, then demand for umbrella or demand for wind cheater will always be there. Or people who live in cold region where they require winter coats or sweaters or shawls, then demand for that sweaters or shawls will always be there in that particular region. So climatic conditions affects the demand for that product. Then comes government's policy. Government's policy means you know that we all pay taxes to the government and that is called as direct tax because we pay directly to the government. Now if government implies more taxes on people's income, that means their disposable income decreases. Now you know what is disposable income. Disposable income is income which is left after paying your taxes to the government. So if government is say, implying more taxes, that means you are paying more to the government. So money which is left with you will be less. So at this point demand will be less. And if there is less tax on the income, that means you are left with more disposable income, you have more money to spend. So at this time your demand will be more. Next comes changes in technology. Changes in technology means if technology changes, then you also go as per the new technology, and outdated technology has less demand. For example, earlier we were having a big computers, then laptops, then other laptops came, and now even tabs are there, mobiles are there, which have all the facility like computers. So now as technology is changing, people tend to buy more of those goods which are in the current technology, which goes as per the current technology. Will you buy same that old computers which we used to buy out before, maybe 10 12 years before? We are not buying that computers because we go as per the current new advanced technology. So demand for those products which are high in technology will be more, and outdated technology, for that product demand will be less. Then comes customs and tradition. Now India is a country where uh, we feel most of the people wear traditional clothes compared to western countries. So if we see demand for these traditional clothes will be always there in India, in country like India. Same way, when a particular festival comes, for example Holi, then at particular in that particular festival, demand for that pichkari or demand for the balloons, water balloons will be more. So it goes as per the customs and tradition of that particular region or country. If we see in Western countries, demand for that Western clothes is more compared to country like India. So these are the other factors which affects the demand. So the in today's video, factors which are affecting the demand we have seen as climatic conditions, government policy, changes in technology, customs and tradition, taste, habits and fashion, level of taxation, then expectations about future prices, advertisement, nature of product, size of population, price of complementary goods, then comes price of substitute goods, income and price. These are all determinants of demand. You need to learn this, and in next video we will see the law of demand. Thank you.